Good morning. This is Frida Willis, and I am sharing with you a free gratitude and receiving audio. The reason for this audio is that so many people struggle with the art of receiving. So many people struggle with knowing how to be open. So let's begin by being grateful for every little thing. And people tend to start with the big things. Today I'm going to start with the small things. I want you to close your eyes. And yet at the same time, while your eyes are closed, imagine looking ahead of you. Imagine seeing all these things that bring gratitude your way. Imagine it entering your world. Imagine it already being there for a long time, because in fact it has been. Here we go. I am grateful for my breath. I am grateful that I've always had enough oxygen all the time of my life, my whole duration of existence. I'm grateful for gravity. I am grateful for nature, remembering at the same time I am part of nature and nature is a part of me. We can never be without nature. We are surrounded and infiltrated by nature. So when people say go into nature, it can also mean going into yourself. I want you to envision all the gifts your senses are giving you. Hearing the wind, listening to music, tasting something fresh and delicious. Those are all things we're receiving ongoing, all day, every day, for every single second of our existence. You are able to receive. You are good at receiving. You've just tuned that out. Receiving sensual touch, receiving a smile, fragrances, watching the sunset. You are receiving food, nourishment, care, safety, security, mobility. Allow yourself to become aware of that receiving that you've actually gotten completely numb to. I want you to awaken to that. Be grateful, be thankful for pets, for friends, for receiving a WhatsApp message, for receiving a meme that somebody thought it good to share with you, for receiving health, for receiving the wonderful gift of sleep, for receiving the ability to move from one place to another, becoming aware of different nuances of emotion. Be grateful for the invisible energy, forces, the way life's ways of working out and patterns happen. I don't like the concept of law of attraction. I would rather say the patterns of attraction, because in that we can see nature's patterns of sprouting new leaves and releasing old, and blooming and resting. The ability to rest is another thing that we receive and that we should be grateful for, and that we should be open and welcome into our lives. We are able to take mini little vacations just by closing our eyes and taking a couple of good, solid, deep, always there, fabulous, fantastic oxygen. So remind yourself that you actually are good at receiving. Look at you. You're receiving right now. There's almost not a second in our day, awake or asleep, conscious or unconscious, that we are not receiving. It is a myth. It is us fooling ourselves to say, I don't know how to receive. You are so worthy that all the tools of receptivity is already in you, and therefore the ability to abundantly acknowledge what you are getting is a vital first step, and a step that we should practice daily. So if you feel like it, you can listen to this day after day after day for as long as you need to make this receiving part of your awareness, part of your receptive pattern, part of your ability to be open and acknowledge your worthiness to receive. People often say, I don't know how to self-love. Self-love starts with being open to receive, then counting and acknowledging that we are actually better at receiving than we thought, and that you will notice the micro, the medium, and the macro levels of receiving how a plant grows, bloom, looking at grass, look at the abundance of grass, look at nature, look at the seasons, look at the tides, look at the patterns in your own life. It's all there. You are able, capable, and competent to receive. Add gratitude to your day as many times as you wish, as many times as you need to. Let us make this a primer for gratitude, self-worthiness, and receiving. Feel free to listen to this again and again and again.